Okay, today we are still going to be solving equations, matter of fact, multiplication equations, but we're going to be using a formula to do it. It's a formula that you're used to, so I wanted to begin with this formula. And it's area equals length times width, how you find the area of a rectangle and a square. Now, you've been always used to being, your job has always been to find the area. But today we're going to spice it up a little bit, and I'm going to give you the area and the length, or the area and the width, and you'll have to find the missing side. So up here at the top I've got A equals LW. Remember, side by side means to multiply, and then I wrote it out into words. So let's look at our first example here. So what you would do is you would do this. I'm going to do what you would do in blue. This would be given to you. So you would write the formula area equals length, if you want to put the dot, times width. You know the area that's been given to you, so you're going to replace you're going to replace A with 115. We don't know the length, so we're going to leave that the variable L. Bring down the multiplication sign. This is our width, so we know that our width is 9.2, so we're going to replace that W with 9.2. So see why we did that substitution back earlier. So now you want to solve for L. I want to get L by itself. Now, we've never had L on the right side, but that's okay. We still do the same thing. So I want to get L by itself. So instead of multiplying by 9.2, I do the opposite and divide by 9.2. Whatever I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other. So I would divide this by 9.2. On the left side, you would do the math. 115 divided by 9.2. And that would give you 12.5 equals, these divide out, and we give you 1. And 1 L is just the same thing as L. So my length, and then you'll have a box like this. It'll say L, and then it will be yellow box, and you will write your answer inside that. So you're not just going to write 12.5 though, because it's going to be, it would go here, 12.5 what? If this is in inches, this would be inches. So 12.5 inches. Make sure you always label your answers. Right, so this time we're not going to know our width, but we still use the same area equals length times width. I know my area is 35.76 centimeters squared, so I only need the numbers right here though. 35.76. I know my length is 4.8. But what I don't know is my W, my width. So again, I want to get that variable W by itself. To get it by itself, you do the opposite. So instead of multiplying by 4.8, you would divide by 4.8. And whatever you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other to keep it balanced. On the left side, you're going to do the math. 35.76 divided by 4.8 is 7.45. These cancel out or divide out. We give you 1, and 1 W is just the same as W. So then in your answers, you would have W equals, you'll have a box. And so we know W equals 7.45. If this is in centimeters, then this would be 7.45 centimeters.